Great day. This is Brother Hot Tim, and I'm coming at you on Give Yourself Permission. Good morning in the sense of the journey. The question I ask you this morning is, what have you mourned? What have you released from your life so that you can move to your greater good, your greatness? This morning, it's snowing outside. It's kind of slippery for those of you in Columbus, Ohio, so watch your step as you're going outside. And I know it's the same for all over the country, basically. But I'd like to thank those that took the time to meet with me over these 5 to 6 minutes. Now it's 5 to 6. I started with 5. Those that are new to my show, understand that the rules of the show are very simple. That in order for me to do this show, I have to meditate for at least 10 minutes, and I have to run at least a mile. So I did both of those, and hopefully you're doing something physical that will help move you towards a healthier and a happier you. Today, what I'm going to be discussing is giving yourself permission to make mistakes. But even more important than making mistakes is recognizing mistakes and learning the lessons that come along with them. Our culture, and I'm going to do a show on failure as well eventually, but our culture, this Western culture, puts a stigma on mistakes and failures, and we try to avoid them like the flu. And I'm not saying go out and make mistakes on purpose. Of course, you can't make a mistake on purpose. That's an oxymoron. But what I'm trying to say is we need to be able to embrace the aspect of mistakes. We need to embrace the wisdom of mistakes. And yes, I said wisdom of mistakes because from mistakes come the lessons that we need to be successful in life. But, and this is the big but, if we don't recognize our own mistakes, we can't grow and we don't move forward. So the challenge is not only to be able to give yourself permission to make mistakes, but being able to recognize a mistake. We let our ego get in the way a lot of times, and we'll cover up the mistakes. We won't want to take responsibility for the mistakes. We won't want to stand up for the mistakes that we made. And by not standing up, recognizing and blocking the mistakes out, and even trying to hide them, we make things worse in our lives. One of the exercises that I would give for an individual after they do the mirror exercise, look in the mirror, give yourself permission to make mistakes. I want you to look over your life, and I want you to look over all of the mistakes that you have made in your life. But more importantly, I want you to look at the lessons that you learned. Whenever we're doing something, whenever we're trying to master something, mistakes are an important part of the process. Mistakes give us the ability to look at something and break it down a little bit more intimately, because in order to make a mistake, you got to be doing it. And that's what we miss. We want to fault people, and we want to fault ourselves for making mistakes. But the one good thing I could say about mistakes is that mistakes happen in action. My books are riddled with mistakes. My talks are riddled with mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't allow that to stop me, because from each mistake, I have an opportunity to learn something new and push myself towards the greatness that I'm seeking, to push myself towards the goal that I'm seeking. Remember, this is called a journey. This is not called a trip. This is not called a holiday. This is a journey. And journeys often are taken not knowing what the outcome of the journey is going to be. And the most incredible part of that is that all of the lessons happen along the journey. Between point A and point B, that all the mistakes, all the wrong turns, all of that It is part of the journey, and it helps you to be successful when you finally make it to the end. Now, this is Brother High Tim. I promise to keep this to below 5 minutes. My 5 minutes is up, but give yourself permission to make mistakes. Be sure to check me out at www.giamijourney.com. Also, if you would, you can look at my other shows on Mile 3, which I'll be doing one soon, weather permitting. Folk tales for grown folks. I'll be getting to the Aesop fables, and then also Giami Journey whenever I feel like getting on the broadcast, and my freestyle usually on Friday. All right. So if you have a beautiful day, I pray that your day is as beautiful and as powerful as you are. This is Brother High Tim tuning out, and with that I say peace.